Hey, it's David Farmer, and today we're talking Express Cash Offer. Express Cash Offer is part of TradeValue Express. TradeValue Express is a technology that can be installed on your dealership website that allows a customer to get their instant book value for their trade-in and allows them to request an express cash offer from you, the dealership, in a very seamless, easy to use, and fun experience right on your dealership's website. Express Cash Offer is a way for you to really create some differentiation around trade valuations as something that can be used as a marketing proposition for your dealership and really create a competitive advantage in the marketplace when you compare it to other areas where customers can get a trade value. So let's just look at kind of the marketplace right now. And think about this, if you were in the market for a new vehicle right now, finding out the value of your vehicle is going to be a big part of what you decide to buy, where you decide to buy it. And today, the landscape has changed so much over the last few years with companies like Carvana, like Vroom, like what CarMax is doing in the used vehicle evaluation space, TrueCar, Instant Cash Offer from KBB or AutoTrader. There's so many different sources that customers have to be able to get a real offer for their vehicle. In many cases, customers are going to all of these and then they're visiting a dealership's website. So the importance of being able to put your best foot forward from a vehicle, a trade-in vehicle evaluation standpoint may be the difference between you being able to sell that new car or losing that deal. And worst case, or almost worst case, where you're not able to take that vehicle in trade and customers are selling that vehicle to somebody that is going to be a competitor of yours and then just coming in and buying a vehicle. So Express Cash Offer is a way to be able to leverage really some of the best the things that really differentiate your dealership, and that is going to be the people that you have. The true ability to be able to put a real figure on the car, is going to depend on somebody really understanding the market and really having, their thumb on what is happening, the finger on the pulse of what's happening. So you take in consideration customers that may have the exact type of used vehicle that you want to put into used car inventory. Maybe it's a 2 or 3 year old vehicle with low miles in good condition. These A cars, as we used to call them, are vehicles that you're willing to really step up on, and your competitors are really looking to step up on. You look at the used vehicle market right now in relationship to what some of these vehicles are going through on auction, especially some of these online auctions compared to MMR. I mean, it really is incredible on what these buyers are willing to pay, especially if you start to take in consideration public companies and online retailers where they're willing to lose millions of dollars per year. It's almost like they don't even care what it takes to buy a car. They are going to be the last person holding up their hand when they're purchasing vehicles from auctions. So as franchise dealers, we need to be able to have a way to competitively and dynamically compete for the opportunity to get that trade come in when a customer is choosing to buy a new vehicle. So we know with margin compression and the competitiveness of new vehicle franchise dealers that the value or the cost of new vehicles is pretty much going to be flat from one dealership to another. So you really need to be able to have some sort of competitive difference, some unique selling proposition for your dealership, and Express Cash Offer can be that for you. It can be part of your marketing and branding. It can be included in any type of advertisements that you have an Express Cash Offer technology on your dealership's website, being able to prepare and provide a compelling differentiation for customers. Okay, so with all of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the technology that supports Express Cash Offer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to TradeValue-Express.com. This is our website that's designed just for this technology. There's going to be a lot of information on this site. There's going to be a lot of different video content that you can watch and learn about. But one of the other things that this does, it does give us the ability to jump right into our demo website. So with that, let's go from TradeValue-Express.com into platform and then demo. And then from there, it's going to drop us onto EnticeDemo.com. This is our demo website, our faux dealership website that provides you the ability to kind of walk through how the Entice technology can be utilized to attract, engage, and convert customers when they visit your dealership's website. So let's just look at TradeValue Express and how we can install the technology. And there's really multiple different ways to be able to embed this on your dealership's website to be there at the exact moment that the customer is intending and desiring to get a trade value. So I'm on the home page right now. I'm scrolling down. I now see the TradeValue Express interactive banner. This allows a customer to enter in the year, make, model, trim information, and then select the vehicle from a list, and then dive right into the TradeValue Express technology. So for example, if I just type in let's say 2016 Camry, you can see I have a list of all the matches to that search result. We've really designed this to be very similar to like a Google search results, right? It has that instant results where a customer can just start typing and then select from that list and then bring up that search results page. And in our case, we're going to bring up the TradeValue Express user interface and be able to provide a great customer experience. But before I do that, I want to show you that you can take this interactive banner. We can also add that to other areas on your site. It can be themed in any other color for your dealership website. We have a lot of flexibility on how we can customize this for your dealership. We can also add it to the top of a VDP. And we could really put it on any page. You want to put it on your About Us page. You want to put it on your Contact Us page. You can put it in your Specials page. There's a lot of different ways and areas where you can embed the interactive TradeValue Express banner. And what's really cool about this, so I mean, if I got this 2016 Camry, let's say that I'm considering or I have a Camry SE, I select that from the instant results, and it's going to open up the TradeValue Express user interface right on that page. And you can see some of the elements of this is that we do include the year, make, model, trim level. We estimate the mileage. We put the zip code based on where the customer is located. We have our TradeValue Express video. Video is a great way to be able to communicate unique selling propositions such as TradeValue Express and Express Cash Offer. It really provides kind of a third alternative for customers as they're going through the process. We know today that customers are less and less willing to provide their contact information by completing a lead form unless you're really providing something in return. So we're going to build value in what we're going to give the customer in return. We're going to kind of build value in the information that we're going to share, and we're going to do it in a way that really is highly customized for your dealership and the franchise that you represent. Now, before I go any further, let's go ahead and look at a couple different ways that we can also embed this. Now, of course, we can add a button to your SRP or your VDP like other providers can. The real difference is that most other providers, when you add that trade value button on an SRP or a VDP, it's just going to push that customer to a trade value page. Now, of course, we can create a nice trade value page where we can embed this technology right on that page. And there's a reason you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to use this as a deep linked URL for any of your marketing, maybe Google search, display ads, maybe even video ads that you're doing through YouTube, TrueView, Facebook. I mean, it's great to have this on an individual page. You can also have access to this, from drop-down menus from your dealership website. But from a SRP and a VDP, it's almost more important just to keep the customer right where they are at. And that's where the TradeValue Express technology really excels, is that, right from a button, we could open up that user interface and we give the customer the ability to do that same search with the instant results, where they can get that information, right here and pre-fill out the information. Or again, we can do it right from the TradeMaker banner. So really our goal is to make sure that we're going to be there when the customer has that thought. Hey, I like the vehicle that I found. I wonder what my car's worth. Boom, they can get that trade value right there. So again, let's say that I have a 2014. Actually, let's make it a 2016. So a 2016 Camry SE. We're going to estimate the mileage. Again, we serve up the appropriate zip code. And then again, this third alternative that I mentioned earlier is that now when customers open up a user interface or a lead form, typically they're going to be seeing just an opportunity for them to fill out their contact information to take that next step. So when a customer gets to that point, they click a button, it opens up some sort of lead form. Their choices are either to abandon or to complete it. So really trying to make that as compelling as possible for a customer to really understand the value of giving up their information is something that's extremely important to us to be able to provide inside of our technology. And we do that with these compelling videos. They're franchise matched to your website, and they provide kind of an upbeat branding message that really communicates that unique selling proposition around Express Cash Offer. So what I'm going to do right now is let's go ahead and take a minute. It's about as long as this video is, and let's watch this video so we get a really good understanding of how this is communicated to customers when they're at kind of that moment of truth, right? Let's go ahead and play this now.
Getting your trade-in value should be fast and easy. Say hello to TradeValue Express. For over 90 years, Kelley Blue Book has been the trusted resource for used car values, helping car owners understand what their used car is worth. KBB values are the results of massive amounts of data, including actual sales transactions and auction prices. To get your Kelley Blue Book trade-in value, just tell us about your car, confirm the condition, and in seconds, TradeValue Express will provide your Kelley Blue Book trade-in value. Plus, we'll send a comprehensive trade value certificate right to your email. Optionally, you can request an Express Cash Offer by simply uploading some interior and exterior photos of your vehicle. Our professional used vehicle appraisers will review the information and provide you with an Express Cash Offer in just minutes. Getting your trade-in value should be fast and easy, and with TradeValue Express, it is.
All right, so we have that TradeValue Express video. We already have everything pre-filled. I'm going to take this next step. Now, at this point, we are going to be asking for the customer to share their contact information. Now, we also have the ability to add in an incentive for a customer to take that next step and then ultimately visit your dealership showroom for the trade appraisal itself, right? So we know that the vehicle is going to have to be inspected no matter which way that the customer is looking to sell a vehicle to you or anybody else. It is all going to be determined on the actual inspection of the vehicle. So we can incentivize that behavior. This is a completely optional feature. Many of our dealerships find it as a very strong way to be able to compel the customer to provide their contact information and then ultimately visit the dealership showroom. And it also gives you the ability to make it a little bit easier to schedule that appointment by making sure that you can incentivize that visit with the $25 Visa Reward Card. If you want to learn a little bit more information about that, please go to entice.com. A lot of good information. But let me just go ahead and type in my first name, my last name. I'm going to put in my email address right here, and I'm going to put in my phone number. We also have a customized disclosure here, so we're going to include some TCPA type of verbiage there to make sure that you're protected if you are going to contact the customer utilizing a phone, text, email, etc. I'm going to take this next step, and then we're going to move in to allow the customer to select the condition of their vehicle and customize the options if they choose. So a customer can select the overall condition, and the benefit of utilizing KBB is that it is a very strong brand on the marketplace, one of the most recognizable, if not the most recognizable vehicle evaluation brand, and customers have a good understanding of the conditions between fair and excellent. If they don't, they do have the ability to learn more about the vehicle evaluations. Our analytics also will provide you how many customers select these different conditions to be able to provide some additional information. We find that it does kind of fall in line with the overall percentage of the vehicles that are valued through KBB. Now from here, with just that one click, I could take the next step and just price it with standard equipment, or I can select my options. If I select my options, then it's going to give me the ability to go ahead and add more options. So for example, maybe I have navigation, I have a moonroof. That would be some added options that I would want to add to the vehicle. And then we're going to move into what really we're talking about today, and that is the Express Cash Offer. So instead of relying upon just the technology, artificial intelligence, machine learning, some sort of algorithm, we're actually going to get a real human involved in putting a value on the vehicle. Now we do this by allowing the customer to upload images of their vehicle. So we're getting them personally involved in the process in getting an evaluation. This allows the customer to really show off their vehicle. I mean, if you think about it, if you were going to do it, maybe you would want to make sure that you ran your car through the car wash, that you pulled out anything that's in the vehicle before you take photos, so you could put your best foot forward. This allows them to do that as well. And every step that they take, they're more emotionally involved with the transaction, and they get more comfortable with you, the dealership. So again, we use video to be able to explain and build value in the process, creating this unique selling proposition with the Express Cash Offer. So what I'm going to do is, again, is if a customer wants to learn more about it, we have a watch video button. This is going to be specifically for Express Cash Offer. This will pop up the video right in the user interface, which again, I haven't mentioned before, but the user interface is highly optimized for mobile, really providing an overall great experience on mobile, especially with the way that we incorporate that video content. If you want to see what that looks like, just go to enticedemo.com right on your mobile device and try to get a vehicle valuation. You'll be able to get that kind of rich application type of experience versus a typical mobile website experience. Let's go ahead and take another minute and watch the Express Cash Offer video.
Selling your car should be fast and easy. Say hello to Express Cash Offer. You can trade in your old vehicle for a new one or sell it to us. Either way, we'll buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. You can get an Express Cash Offer for your trade-in that's good for 7 days. Here's how it works. Just upload some interior and exterior photos of your vehicle, along with a photo of your VIN and one of the odometer. Our professional used vehicle appraisers will review the information and provide you with an Express Cash Offer in just minutes. After a quick on-site inspection of your vehicle, we'll hand you a check, or you can trade it in for a new ride. With Express Cash Offer, we'll even take care of paying off your loan if you have one. Selling your car should be fast and easy, and with Express Cash Offer, it is.
So really providing the information to the customer how simple it is to be able to do this. Now, the way the process works is I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to upload some images. So the first image that I'm going to upload is going to be of the front of the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and add an image of the rear of the vehicle. This works extremely well on a mobile device where they can actually do it right in the mobile device. They could take a photo right inside of TradeValue Express. I'm going to go ahead and add an image of the passenger vehicle, the driver side of the vehicle. And really the goal here is really just to provide enough information for a used vehicle manager to put an actual value on a vehicle. And really, if any used vehicle appraiser was able to get the year, make, model, and trim, find out the mileage, look at the VIN number if they need to decode for any reason, they have it there. You're not forcing the customer to type in 17 digits, which a lot of times they'll make a mistake anyways and just create some frustration. But really with these images right here, that's going to be enough to put really a real hard number on the car. The only thing that's going to change is when that customer comes in for that inspection. Everything is going to have to be up to the disclosed selected condition of the vehicle and the way that the photos correlate to the actual condition of the vehicle. The customer does have the ability to add any additional comments if they choose. They can say serviced every 3,000 miles, parked in the garage, only drove it on Sundays, whatever they want. They can do that right in TradeValue Express. You can also utilize this tool as a way to enhance the overall virtual experience for that customer, meaning that maybe they call the dealership, they reach out, they send in a lead for best price, they find out they have a trade, they want to get a trade value. Instead of just doing a sight unseen appraisal or ask the customer just to text over some photos, you can just send them a link right to this tool, open it up on their mobile device, take some photos, upload it, and send it over. That lead will come into the CRM. It'll look for duplicates. It'll automatically match up, and you have all those photos right there. And an email is going to go right to an appraiser at your dealership. And I'll show you how that works. So as soon as I hit next, we're going to go ahead and send an email to your used vehicle appraiser to start the process. So even before I'm finishing here as a consumer, the management team has already gotten an email for that Express Cash offer. So at this point, what I'm going to do is, now as a consumer, maybe I want to change the overall condition based on the value. Maybe I want to say it is excellent because that's what I'm hoping to get, or I can continue with very good. Either way, I'm able to take this next step. Now, we are going to try to enhance this lead. And we can do that by having the customer enter in the vehicle that they are considering for a replacement standpoint. Maybe it's a 2020 Camry SE. So I'm going to move up from a 2016 to a 2020. So we're capturing that information. And then we can schedule the vehicle inspection right now. Kind of a cool way to schedule an appointment. You can see right here that we're not going to allow a customer to schedule an appointment for any time in the past. They can select the day part, they can select the time, or even giving you the ability to exclude any times that you might not be open to do that, and then I can complete this process. So we're going to share a trade value certificate. We have this incentive badge if the customer qualified for the $25 Visa reward card. If not, of course, this is not going to show up there. And we have the Express Cash offer a disclosure here that we've received the request for the Express Cash offer. We have the value with the condition. I mean, all of that is disclosed right here. This is designed to work in that overall experience once a customer gets into the dealership. They go through the vehicle inspection and you're going over the vehicle valuation. You need to justify the ACV versus the book value, this is really going to be able to help you do that with the way that we disclose it, with the options, with some of the verbiage that's included on this. So you can print this off and use this as a way to negotiate the trade, or actually to justify or explain the express cash offer value. So what I'm going to do real quick is I am going to, let me just open up my email. We'll go ahead and look at what that express cash offer would look like. That would go to a manager. So you can see right here, this is what's going to happen. You can see that it's been sent a couple minutes ago. So as soon as the customer gets to that point, we're going to include the customer's information, all the information about the vehicle itself. We have all of the photos that are uploaded. So you're going to be able to get this right on your phone, and it really provides a really cool experience. And then right from here, you can actually click on the Make Express Cash Offer button, and actually to allow me to show you that, let me go ahead and log out and log in as a dealer, so you can see exactly what that dealer interface looks like. So let's say that I'm logged in as a dealer, and then right from this, it's going to just put me right into that tool and gives me the ability to enter in that express cash offer. For example, maybe this is exactly the type of car I want. I want to get super aggressive. Maybe I look at vAuto, maybe I look at MRM, maybe whatever tool that you're going to use, or you just know that this is a vehicle that you want to really step up on. So maybe I'm going to say I'm willing to pay $20,200 for this vehicle. We're going to require the username and password, which will automatically pre-populate if you're logged in, and then you hit submit right there. It's going to verify this offer. You say, yes, I approve this, and as soon as you do that, the customer is going to receive that express cash offer in really just a matter of a couple minutes inside their email. Sometimes Gmail runs a little bit slow, but they're going to get that express cash offer right in their email with that certificate. All right, so Gmail is going to work a little bit slow as I'm doing a recording on this, but we'll share this in another video. I know we're running out of time today, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. So Express Cash Offer is a technology that can be installed on your dealership website as part of TradeValue Express, and it can become a unique selling proposition, providing a very rich customer experience that can be fun for a customer to get their vehicle valuation. It allows you to be personally involved in putting a number, making sure that you're going to be aggressive on the vehicles that you want, that you're going to be higher than an instant cash offer, or True Car, or anything else, and really provides for an overall better experience and gives you a marketing option for any type of marketing. So with that, I appreciate, as always, the time that you've dedicated in watching this video. This video and many other are going to be available at entice.com.